Hello, I'm Adele. Look, I know I said I'm focusing on the old world, and I will be, but this is kind of too bad to pass up. And obviously, you know what the title said, and I'm going to prove it. Combat Patrol boxes are something Games Workshop has problems with. Some are phenomenal. The Eldari, Chaos Space Marine, Adeptus Custodi ones spring to mind. They are versatile, cover many unit types, and are worth multiple purchases. Others are just really bad. The Death Guard, Dark Angels ain't great, and the Grey Knights. Minimal savings, only worth buying once, restricted unit types, and one wasn't even legal when it dropped. Now, 10th is around the corner, and there's going to be 2 new Combat Patrol boxes, one for Tyranids and one for Space Marines. The Tyranid one looks pretty good, lots of models, big monsters, and multiple choices, and it has 1 HQ. Space Marine one? Yeah, that's a different story. See, what you get is the Librarian in Terminator armor, the Terminator Captain, 5 Infernus Marines, and 5 Terminators. Given what's available and the closest to each unit, and what we can guess, or estimate at best, is the Librarian in Terminator armor is £21, Terminator Captain is £19, Heavy Intercessors for the Infernus Squad £40, and that's actually being quite nice, because if it's a 10-man box, like the Intercessors, you're only going to be saving £1. And that's half the 10-man Primaris squad halved. 5 Deathwing Terminators $37.50. Normal Assault Terminators are the same price. This brings you to a total of £117.50, saving you £22.50. See, now, yeah, that's a saving. But the saving is in a HQ unit that's either a Librarian or a Terminator Captain. And if it's a Librarian, you're only saving £1.50 on anything else. And this makes buying 2 redundant. It's one of my problems with Grey Knights one, because pretty much the savings in that Librarian. But Librarians are pretty beefy, and so are Terminators. And a second will dramatically drop its value for money. As in, there'll be 4 HQ units, 2 troops, and 2 elites. It's not going to be as good. As if you just bought the Infernus Squad and the Terminators, you're going to be saving money without the extras, and you're not going to really use that much, or use more of. Now, as much as, okay, it's a saving, and if it's you starting the army, yeah, it's pretty good. But you can also do a very, very similar force, and I mean almost near on identical, for better value for money. Actually, 2 Combat Patrol boxes will cost you £190. This army I'm about to go through is equal to 2 Combat Patrol boxes and more for £168. Well, £168.50. And this is what it is. 10 Horus Heresy Terminators, £55. This just saves you £20 for the start, as you have 2 Terminator boxes, and 2 Terminator boxes are £75. And remember what they said about the Relic Terminators. They are just Terminators. They will be using Terminator rules. So why wouldn't you buy these for your Terminators? The Horus Heresy Marines are Space Marines, and you get the special weapon box, and that's £78 for 2 boxes. Infernus, 2 Infernus boxes will cost you £80 for 10, or £78 for 20. Again, 2 Infernus squads, very similar to, because you will have 10 flamers, which you can easily convert and kit bash into the Infernus weapons, which might just escape me at the moment. So there you go, straight away. You're saving at least £2, but you will have another squad there as well. That's an extra £35.50 saving. That's me taking the previous £2 off. Sorry, £37.50. You're literally saving a whole box there. a whole box. You can literally buy a box of Terminators for the money you'll save. The HQ unit. And if you continue with Horus Heresy, Chaplain and Cataphractic Captain, 3250. This saves you, like, let's do the same as they were before, 21 and 19. That saves you £7.50. So you're saving £62.50 here. This is a better army and it's better value for money. And the fact it's so ridiculously similar, and I mean ridiculously similar. And also remember, Primaris is not a keyword anymore, it's just a unit type. So their rules are the same as, you know, normal Space Marines now. As they always have been for a while. And this is why the Octavius Combat Patrol box is the worst one. The point of these boxes are starter armies that save you money. But if you can go to Games Workshop and save yourself money, building the same army, if you look at it this way, let's say you only want to buy this, you only want this Combat Patrol box, you want to play Combat Patrol, so you want the 5 Terminators, 5 Infernus, the Cataphractic Terminator, and the Chaplain, which you turn into a Librarian. You could sell the rest, even at half price. You're going to be making you'll be getting a lot more money back, and it still outweighs any reason to buy the Octavius Combat Patrol box. Any at all. And this is what makes a Strike Force Combat Patrol box Octavius the worst. If you can save more by replicating it, if you can, you know, buy identical, and not even from third parties or 3D printing, something's gone wrong here. And the other thing I wanted to mention, of course, it's another box which has nothing big in it. The Tyrannid one has the Psychophage. There's dreadnoughts and tanks and all sorts in the other boxes. But there's nothing in this one. This is another reason I don't like the Death Watch box. I mean, if you look at even the Adeptus Custodes one, you get at least jet bikes, you get something. But nothing, just infantry. 12 infantry models. Yeah, this is not a great box. And I'd honestly say not to purchase this one. And kind of let GW know that. Because this is a poor box. It's a really poor box. And I think just get the Blood Angel ones if you're doing Space Marines. The Blood Angel one is still the best. And every single other Combat Patrol box is far greater than this one. This isn't a sum of all parts thing, this is just a poor box. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you all have a good time. I'll see you again soon. I will be focusing on the old world now, but if I think something's important to talk about the other games, I will bring it up. So yeah, link to Wayland Games is down below, as is the Forbidden Planet, my comics, my merchandise, and Patreon. See you all again soon, and goodbye.